Welcome back to my yard here. I'm going to sort out this material. Guy never came through, so I need to organize this so I can list it. You gotta figure out what's good and what's not good. That's the big thing. Put over here. I want a block area for the other bin I want to buy. I'll put the next bin over there. This stuff is probably going to tin. I just want to put the beater stuff aside for now. Ones that are too rusty or they're bent up, I'll keep them separate because they'll just be kind of extras. Maybe. Just gotta see how much I have. I think there's some shredding here too that I have to get out. Like this is obviously nice looking. So, okay, we'll just put. I'm trying to mix it up here. I don't want inventory too. Anything too rusty. Even though it's rusty, it's still good. Some of these are bent, so I can determine what we have. Being bent. We'll count them after. It rained so hard earlier, I couldn't do nothing. Let's just take it easy. Plus, it is a bit of a holiday today, Monday, Thanksgiving. But there is a lot of bracings. The guy took a bunch of scaffold frames, but I don't think he took many bracings, if any. It was just too hard to get to. Some of this looks like rental stuff too. But it doesn't matter because I had rental before. I found on a job, they told me where it doesn't matter if they didn't pay for it or they stole it, whatever. He said it's paid for already. Because I had a bunch of scaffold and I found on a job site. It was quite a bit of frames and different accessories, mostly wheels and this and that. He said, yeah, just bring it to my yard, I'll pay you. Even though, who knows what happened to it. But he told me, I saw the name on it, the materials. He said, bring it to my yard and I'll pay you for it. So he gave me a check for like $200 or $300. I said, I'm doing a demo here, it's all left behind the demo. He said, no problem. Bring it in. All that scaffold's paid for. If it goes missing, it's paid for. So let's see what's in the way. Like, I don't know if I could even, this might be usable for this stuff. Don't know. This even seems longer. Seems longer, so I know some of it's junk. I just took it because it's scrap metal. But obviously this one, definitely junk. Being rusty is not the end of the world, but it doesn't look as nice. Okay, we're gonna, not sure why this one's so short. This one's okay with that one being rusty, whatever. I'll measure it and then put it in my list. So this one is a bit, looks like a beater, but it's still good. Right, but I'll try to keep that separate, keep the better stuff together. Yeah. That's how we normally pile it, like this. We stagger back and forth. So I want to actually paint that bottom out. Have to wait till the weather gets good again. See, there's one over the next one that way. I have extra pins. Oh no, there it is here. I thought he scooped them. Extra pins here. Five. Okay, let me get the rest of this one out. Okay, so These ones are like the handrail thing. So it's a handrail on the top one. So I have to kind of make an assortment. When you're on a very top scaffold, you can put a brace across for like a handrail. Easier to visualize me on this one here. This goes up here, and that crosses in there. So you can go a little higher, so you won't get fined. So I'd say you have to break it up in sets. So we'll go 2. Just so that we mix sets of 2, because they're kind of clean looking. If you're doing a chimney or a fireplace, right, and you're on the top there, right, you want to have some sort of a safety rail. So that goes to that. I think I have 4 good ones. I have more, but there's another one here, so okay, so just put them up here, so okay, then I'm going to figure out braces. I'll split them all up. See, I don't know how many scaffolds are taken. Maybe there was a lot. I don't know. And that's handy for somebody. Wood planks. These single ones just only have to put a nut and bolt. This almost seems shorter, this one. Shorter. Different size already. There are multiple different sizes here. Maybe that's one there. Hold on. Okay, so these ones need repairs. They're still good. The framing is all good. Okay, hold. I'm gonna just actually grab something I could clean it off. That's the wheel for the trailer. Almost I had 4 wheels. See, I know my brother-in-law might have took a couple things. It's a problem, they keep taking everything. I had 4 wheels because I loaded them. They're not there. He must have took 2 wheels. That's what I say there. Have to clean the stuff up or something. They take something they don't tell you, but they ask for it. Oh yeah, I took it, yeah. You want it back? You know, you have a certain set, right? I don't know how they're going to use this stuff. I guess, don't even know. You put a hole in the wall, maybe? Between the wall and the scaffold? I don't personally know. There's definitely some scaffold accessories. I'm going to sell it as a ideal as a lot, just because I don't have to deal with 10 million people. One guy that needs it. My buddy wants these. Here, I scrapped 2 of them already. I asked my brother-in-law about those 2 wheels because he probably needed 2 wheels for himself because he could span the scaffold. I had 4 because I remember loading them. This scaffold all looks the same, you know, it looks like junk, but you know, when you use it, you're saving money. You have to rent it. Rental's expensive now. It used to be cheap for certain things. Now it's like crazy. I was asking for scaffold for the back of my, when I was doing my renovation. Guy told me 15,000. I said, "What are you talking about 15,000? You want just a crazy price? Forget it." I said high and buy basically. I thought a couple thousand, you know, for a platform that could work on the, you know, just in the hill there a little bit, you know. No, overpriced it, the guy. This could be a different size already here too. So I'll just offset a bit. Maybe this one's this one. Almost looks like they're short a bit. I don't know. Something seems weird. There's obviously junk. Just put the obvious junk ones like this, so not ones that are too far bent. Okay. Maybe a couple inches shorter, I'm not sure. About this kind of stuff. And some of the stuff can be touched up with paint or something. Or end of the world. I think this one's the shorter one too. Even though it's bent a little bit, it still will work. You can just bend it a little bit and force. That one. Plus, you could always rent a couple pieces from here. That's, you need a couple braces, they'll rent it to you. So either way, you can still have, you could have a bunch of frames and rent a couple things. Save tons of money. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of the braces out. Friend's supposedly coming over for something else, but he wants a scaffold, but we'll see what he says. Maybe we can sort out what he wants, what he doesn't want, maybe. Put it back in the bin and deliver it. That could work too. I told him, you don't have to pay me right away, I'm not worried about that. It's just, let me know. Otherwise I'm gonna list it. Right now, work is slow. No one really has money. It's a little bit bent. But I can straighten it out if I have to. See, some braces are blue. Could be a smaller size than the red one. Could just be a couple inches even, who knows? Okay, hold on. I'm thinking the ones that are taken off could be used for the handrail on those short ones to go across, right? So they probably maybe taken off for a reason. So for these platforms, these kind of need repairing. That one's shot. These are usable. The ends have a little bit of rot, but it's okay. No one stands on the end really. Kind of stand a couple feet from the end. Some of these are pretty heavy. This one, you know, it's a little dented here, but it's still good. I should be able to get $300 for that, no problem. They're listed for $500–600. That's probably $1,000 plank, probably. Who knows? But you know, it has. That's a pair, and that's a pair, so throw a couple extra in. And I'm thinking these single ones are for handrails. You use those two short ones and you put two across on top, makes a handrail. So I'm going to put them up here. There's guys selling braces for $20 a piece. Braces, well, they're selling everything separate. Braces, scaffold frames, wheels, everything separate. $75 a frame. Some say $300 to show you a bunch of scaffold, but then you look at it, it says call for price list. So it's obviously just try to get your attention. You think you're getting a big bundle of scaffold for $300, but you're not. Ideal, these are probably better to use these ones because you make it wider, probably 2 feet wider. Well, yeah, I would say 2 feet wider. Yeah, but whoever would want, I can sell 4 to someone. They want 4 for sure, but I kind of want to sell us a lot. I want the 4 of the other kind. So I have 7 or 8. I think I have 8 now. You slight bend like that won't make a difference because when you put it in there, you bend it in. So I'll just keep it separate for now because it is a slight bend, but not bad. I used to deal with this stuff all the time. High-rise construction, all this stuff. As a bricklayer, I use this type. I don't like this type that much because it only has the platforms on the side, nothing on one side only. I should have turned around, but which I'll probably do. See, it's only scaffolds, planks go that side. This one has wide planks, so you can go up and down easier. This is more narrow. That's good between fences on neighbors' properties, over a fence or something, right? I'm sure glad the weather turned good because the weather was really bad. It rained like crazy. Rained like crazy. See, some I could take that apart, the bent one, and make 2 to 1. But still, there's a lot to have to worry about counting too much, but I will try to count them all. We can count the rate, these pretty easy. And this one doesn't have many pins. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law. He's definitely took 2 wheels, guaranteed. Like I know my inventory really good. Can't fool me. Let's see how many work. We never had feet when we did bricklaying. We just put planks down. That's one set. That works. This one. It's a pretty thick one. Might work. No, actually, that could still work. It will still work. Maybe I'd have a better leg. That one's a little dodgy, but it will work. Okay. I'm not sure what these are going to be for. There. This one's actually still not too bad. Shorter. That's that one. Okay, this one here is usable. It's rusty, but I don't want to take a picture of it because it looks ugly. I'll throw it over there. A different frame, that one actually. Okay, I think that's going to be here. I'm going to go ahead more, pull the trailer out, and dump the trailer, this bin that way after. Okay, hold on. Okay, my neighbor threw over a bunch of scrap. It looks like he threw a lot of brass over. That's awesome. He said, "You want the scrap?" I said, "Sure, I'll take it." Not knowing what it was. The brass is awesome. Well, it's heavy brass. Well, 10 pounds of brass at least. He threw all this over too. Wow, this could be brass. This looks like brass too. Wow. I think it is, yeah. Well, that's a bonus. I think that is brass. Oh, we threw a tube here too. Piece of extruded. Oh yeah, nice. my neighbor. Awesome. Okay, let's go back to my over there. Looked at the scalpel. He said he definitely wants it for sure. Says he needs it for his job. And then I gave him a bunch of other stuff like cement finishing things and some paintbrushes for another 80 bucks. I was gonna buy that for 1,000, which is good. And then I told him once he delivers the cash, I'll put it in my bin, or he can bring his bin, whatever, or his truck. I might actually list this. I'm thinking that's the floor. I don't know if you have to buy that. It's nothing special, but you know, people still, it's more decorative, right? It's the whole side panels. It's got the clips and everything. I got a bunch of these. Well, last job I did, I got a bunch of rollers of paint, but I want to keep a couple just for painting my deck. And this goof off, or what it's called, goo off, or you take a sticker off something or gum or something, and it takes it away. So that's great. Once it's out of there, I'll be happy. And then that trailer, I'm going to take off all those, you know, the bumpers for that trailer. They're all rotted anyways, so take them all off, and then I'll store a trailer for now, and I get an I-beam about 10 feet long. 10 or 12 foot I-beam, like, you know, I-beam like about that. And that will be my base for my compressed ram, when I put the ram there for tire crusher. And if I get a couple other pieces, I can build it up and put it across, so the tire will sit like kind of in there, and the ram will have its own thing. It will just crush that rim, and the rim will just follow the tire. But I think to crush a rim better is if you take the air out. A lot of guys don't take the air out, the thing just pops, but I'm thinking it'll take less force if the air is out. I can take the valve out, take the air out, take everything out, and then do it on there. But anyways, I think I head out. We had a nice break in weather. That was kind of a bonus, because it was really bad weather earlier today. It rained really hard. See, that bin I have here is a little more slimmer. That one sticks out kind of long in the back, which I don't really like, because when you dump it, it tends to drag on the ground a little more. That one's more ideal for dumping. But well, I can't do nothing about it, because I'm gonna have two bins like that, and I'm gonna have another bin like that, but lower. As soon as I get rid of this stuff here, and then I'm gonna I'll buy that bin. Okay guys, hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.